So you'll need a block for today, but you can just place that towards the top edge of your mat. So we're going to begin by stretching the left leg out to the side. Bring the right foot to the inner thigh. Let's inhale, reach the arms up, twist over the extended leg and then fold it forwards and down. Take an inhale, find length, soften the shoulders, open the elbows. Exhale, fold it forwards and down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Now staying low, start to walk the hands into the center so the hips are now facing your right foot. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold and reach the fingertips as far away from the body as you can, but keeping both sit bones rooted to the floor. Flexing that left foot to help you here. Expand into the side ribs. 1 more breath. And then continue to stay low. Reach the right arm behind you. Press the right knee and shin down. Begin to lift the hips, baby wild thing. Stretching that left arm up and away. Pointing the toes, squeeze the bum, lift the hips a little higher. Keep pressing into that right hand. Let's take 1 more breath. And then gently start to release. Okay, let's go to the other side. Stretching the right leg out to the side, bring the left foot to the inner thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up, square over the right leg and fold it forwards and down. Inhale, lengthen, open the chest, bend the elbows. Exhale, fold it forwards and down. Square the shoulders, lengthen out through the crown of the head. Take a deeper breath in. Deeper breath out. 1 more. And then staying low, start to walk the body, the torso along the center. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, fold, reach away through the fingertips. Keep that right foot flexed, leg engaged, equal weight through both of your sit bones. As you exhale, can you melt the head and the chest towards the floor? And then staying down low, start to reach that left arm behind you. Ground the left hand down, left knee and shin down. Lift the hips, reach that right arm away, baby wild thing. Squeeze the glutes, open out through the hips. Relax the shoulders. 1 more breath. And then start to release it back down. Let's come and bring both legs to face the top of your mat. Now bend the right knee in and cross it over the left leg. Bring the right hand behind you, hugging the knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to twist. Soften through the shoulders. Keep that left foot nice and flexed. If there's space to go deeper, bring the back of the arm on top of the thigh and use that resistance to open out a little more. 1 more breath. Nice. Bring yourself through center. Let's take a counter twist over to the other side. And then back through center. Switch over the legs. Bring the left leg in. Cross it over. Right foot stays flexed. Left hand behind, hugging the knee. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Bring the back of the arm to the back of the thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Soften the shoulders. Lead with the chest, not with the chin. Relax your face. 1 more breath. Then bring yourself through center. Take a counter twist over to the other side. And then bring it back through center. Straighten both the legs. Ground through both the sit bones. Inhale, reach arms up and exhale, fold it forwards and down. Bend the knees if you need to. Relax the shoulders, open the elbows out to the side to create more space in your chest. Inhale, lengthen from the base of the spine and exhale, fold it forwards and down. Let the front and the back of the neck be nice and equal, not trying to create creases in the front or the back. Keep drawing the shoulders away from the ears, lengthen the neck, space in the chest. One more breath in. Deep breath out. Lovely. Let's slowly roll ourselves all the way back up. And come and cross over and meet in your tabletop position. We're coming into our puppy pose to work on opening out through the chest. So have the knees roughly hip distance apart, hips stacked on top of the knees, and start to point the sit bones towards the sky. Reach the hands as far forwards as you can, bringing the forehead down to the floor. And as you exhale, can you melt the chest down towards the floor? Now you can stay here, or if there's space to go deeper, bring the chin down and look towards the hands. Each exhale invites you to melt into that space. Let's take one more breath. And then start to bring yourself all the way back up. Hands under the shoulders, and maybe you take some cat-cows, maybe you freestyle the movement, maybe you pause in a cat stretch, whatever the body needs right now, just freestyle it out, release the shoulders, the spine, the hips. And then we're going to come into our child's pose, so send the knees wide, big toes to touch, bring the forehead down to the floor. Arms reach out in front of you. Keep them quite active. We're going to take some lion's breaths. So we'll do 2 on the mat here, and then we'll do 3 sat upright. So with your lion's breath, you're trying to stick the tongue out, breathe out through the mouth, nice and loud, and as if you're trying to tap the tongue to the chin. You're then taking your internal gaze upwards, which will be easier to do once we lift up, but we're just going to do 2 on the floor here. So take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Slowly start to bring yourself all the way back up. Bring the knees together, hands on top of your thighs, and we do it here. This time I want you to gaze up, looking towards the space in between the eyebrows. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, from here, we're going to come onto the hands and knees, tuck the toes under to get ready to come into your Malasana at the back of your mat. So turn the toes out to 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Take a deep bend and come into your Malasana, palms together, chest open, lift out through the crown of your head. Sit bones are nice and heavy towards the ground. Deep breath in, roll it to the outer edges of the feet. One more breath. Then bring the hands down to the floor, crawl it out into your downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale through the mouth. Bend the knees, look to the hands, step, walk or float the feet to the top. Inhale, lifts chest up halfway. And exhale, fold forwards and down. Rise it up. Come up to stand, look up to the hands, and then release the arms down by your sides. Okay, so we're coming into our eagle pose here. So bending the knees and grounding into that left foot. Cross the right foot over. Now you can either keep the toes on the floor, or you can start to double hook behind and try to align the knees and hips to face the front. Reach the arms out in front, and we do the opposite with the arms. So this time it's left arm over The right, bend at the elbows, reach to the palms. Now bring the hips forward, send the shoulders back so they're stacked on top of the pelvis, standing nice and tall. And as you exhale, squeeze the knees and slide down this imaginary wall. Full breath in, lift through the inner arch of that foot. Full breath out. One more. Unhook that top leg and step it to the back of the mat. Ground the foot down, release the arms. Now grab your block and place it to the outer edge of your left foot. Take as big of a lunge as you can, but keeping both feet on the floor. Left hand comes down to the outside of the mat. Back foot is in. Ooh, it's a bit wobbly. If you need to, send the feet towards the edges of the mat. So back foot is in so hips can square towards the front. Left hand is on the hip, right arm reaches up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to reach it forwards and then bring that right hand onto your prop. Now it can be on the high, it can be on the low, maybe you can get it down towards the floor. What you'd want to do is roll the inner thighs together, almost as if you're bringing that right hip forwards, left hip back. Find the length through the spine. Now the hips are aligned. Now keep that where it is and twist open the chest towards the left. Reach that left arm up to the sky if it's available. If not, keep it on the hip. Press into that back heel. Take a deeper breath in. And as you exhale, try and roll the thighs together and reach up a little higher. Find a bit more twist. Now really press into that right block, the right hand on the block. One more breath. Nice, and then gently release. Release the block to one side, step to the top of your mat, shake it all out, let it go. Okay, let's have a go on the other side. So you're grounding into the right foot, bend the knees, reach the arms out in front, left leg comes over the top, toes down or double hooking. Right arm goes over the top, bend at the elbows, reach to the palms. Now bring the knees and hips central, squeeze the thighs together. Push the hips slightly forward so you can lift up through the chest. And as you exhale, can you slide down that imaginary wall? Keep lifting through the inner arch of that right foot. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now start to unhook that top leg and step it to the back of your mat. Release the arms. Both heels are grounded. Back foot is in so the hips can start to face towards the top. Now bring the block to the outside of your right foot. Right hand to hip. Left arm reaches up tall. Deep breath in. Exhale, hinge at the hips and start to take that left hand over onto the block. Any height again. Now drop the hips, pull that right hip back, left hip forwards. Hips are square, take an inhale, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, open out through the chest. Don't let that right hip come with you, keep sending it back. Then if it's available, that right arm reaches up towards the sky. Deep breath in, press into that back heel. Exhale to twist open through the chest. One more breath. Nice, then release. Release the block, bring both hands down to the floor. Step it back into your downward facing dog. Let's inhale, roll it forwards into your plank. Bend the knees, bend the elbows if you need to. Inhale, opens through the chest. And exhale, back into downward facing dog. From your down dog, bend the knees, look to the hands. Jump the feet to the outer edges of the hands. And then heel toe the feet in a little bit. Bend the knees, come back into your Malasana. Open out through the chest, sit up tall. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Start to reach the arms forwards, round through the spine, round, 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 and bring the bum down to the mat. And then we're coming all the way down to the floor. Savasana. Let the feet be hip distance or wider. Shuffle the shoulders underneath you, palms facing upwards. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Relaxing the whole body into the floor. Soften muscle by muscle, body part by body part. The front of the body softens, back of the body softens. The whole body softens. You can stay here, or when you're ready, you can start to roll over to one side, taking any movements along the way. And coming to bring yourself back up to seated if you're ready to be in that position. Wherever you are, bring the hands together in front of the chest. Take a deep breath in. Let it go through the mouth. Gently bow the head, thumbs to eyebrow center. Thanking yourself for your practice. Namaste.